Yeah. How y'all doing today, man? I go by Ronnie. I'm a real estate agent.
What's going on, man? This is Ronnie's Real Estate. Shout out to all y'all thinking about becoming real estate agents. That is what I made this video for. So if you are thinking about becoming an agent, these are some things you must know and you must consider, because I get asked often, like, hey bro, in my inbox or messaging, like, what made you become a real estate agent? Like, how do I get into it, or what to do? So hopefully I can answer them questions for you today. Okay, let's get into this first one, all right? And I think it's most important because it's time. So real estate agents, first off, time, you have to start off with school. So you got to commit going to school. I went to Georgia MLS, and I put the link in the description. So if you're in Atlanta, this is where I went, and I went to the classes. Now they got morning sessions and evening sessions, and I would say you know, they're packed out, 55 people in there, full, you know, in the morning at least. Nighttime, I'm not too sure, but you will do that for about a total of 3 months. So in two separate courses, one will be basic and one will be advanced. So, I mean, regardless, this is something that I feel like should be taught in every school, to everybody. You know, it's a shame you got to pay to go and get this knowledge, but once you're in there, you're hooked, I promise you. 3 months in, after that, you have to go and take your state test. So you will need to, I would advise everybody to do the cram session just so you can pass on your first time. And I'll be honest, it took me 3 times to pass, and I will do another video about that. I'm full-time real estate, but you know, I feel like part-time realtor, because that's showing houses, going to meet clients, cold calling, knocking. And I want to do another video about lead generation and how you can, how I'm going about it and how I think you should too. You'll have to learn about 3 months in, and then after that you go take your test, and then that's when brokers will approach you to try to get a job. But we're going to stop right there on time, and we're going to go ahead and go to money. Now, the cost of it to become a real estate agent, your test is going to be $100. Your license is probably going to be another $100, $150, varies state to state. But like I said, your learning is going to cost you about a good $500, $250 for each class, the basic and advanced learning class. And like I said, 3 months. So time and money, you know, you got to have one or the other. But aside from that, before becoming a real estate agent, after you become one, you have fees now. You have fees every month, such as a super key, which gets you into and out of houses, you know, when nobody's home. So you go scan your phone, gives you access. That's one fee. You know, you got to pay yearly fees, realtor fees. So that could be like $350, but that's going to include all the contracts you need, so you can, you know, write your contracts and do your business. So you can't go without these things. But fees as well. If you want to pay for leads, then you might go to Zillow or Trulia and be paying like $200 a month for a certain zip code. For a really good zip code, you're paying $700, $800. So, you know, and you might be sharing that with other realtors. So you got to get on it quick. So, you know, you got to be on it. This is it's a full-time job for sure. And splits is the next thing I want to talk about. You know, you got to understand your commission now. It's usually 3%. So if you sell a $100,000 home, $3,000 of it is yours. But then you have to figure out what's your split with your broker. Are they getting 60% and you're getting 40%? So you might even that out. And then after that, you have to take out taxes. So you can't just go blow it, because, like I said, real estate, it isn't. You don't get your, you know, you have to plan it out. You have to, your money comes when you close. It's that simple. It's a commission only job, and it's very rewardable. Now, school, I would say the school, it was not too hard at all. Like I said, I went in the front row and raised my hand and everything. If I didn't understand it, I raised my hand. I felt good knowing that I didn't have to cheat, and I was so interested in learning it. So I think school is not going to be a problem for anybody that's already asking about it and wanting to learn about it. So that's just, you know, that's just cake. You know, that's just a natural thing when you want to learn. It's not easy. So I will get into the lead gen. You have to get out there and make a name for yourself. Of course, everybody says get your circle. You know, tell everybody you know, your family and friends. But the thing is, honestly, family and friends, they will come to you, but they would much rather go to somebody else, because they know that this is your first time, and they feel like they don't want to mess it up. But I've had people put their trust in me, and I'm not disappointing them. You know, so I'm proud about that. But I know how it goes for some other people. You know, family, you know, it's family. You're related, you bond. That don't mean they gotta use you as a realtor. So it's gonna be up to you to convince them. It's gonna be for you to get out there and make your videos. It's gonna be on you to get out there and hand them out cards, going to random places, meeting with, you know, you just got to be your own marketing. You are your own marketing. And that's because I'm going my route as Ronnie's Real Estate, you know, and I'm with Porter Smith Realty. But like a Keller Williams or Harry Norman or, you know, Century 21, one of these big major ones, you can't just, first of all, they're going to want splits. they're gonna want more money, you know, just because their name is already established and their reputation is good. You're using their name when you say, hey, I work with Keller Williams. People be like, oh, okay, all right, I know Keller Williams. So they're gonna assume a certain amount of professionalism to attach themselves with that. So, but like I said, it's all you pay for that. You really do pay for that, monthly fees, you know, and cuts. And so you better have high volume or a very large sale or something, so you can get a pretty big commission. But just gotta be careful. I'd rather go the more organic route and build my own name so that they come to me for me. And you know, if I go to Keller Williams will be like, hey, I got Ronnie's real estate over here under, you know. So it's just branding, you know. It's all branding, it's all marketing. You want to get out there, you want to be presentable. That's one thing you're not gonna want to do, is get out there and have low confidence in your attire, or because it casts a light, well, not a cast, it casts a shadow over you, you know, and you can just feel it, you know. So get right, you know, be clean. You don't, you know, if you want to wear a tie, wear a tie. You can wear a button up. Hell, I've seen realtors in t-shirts, and that's what, you know, people they know. But I would just say, you know, for the first time, just, you know, it's business. So you carry your business how you want to. You know your audience more than I do, because I know when I became a realtor, I was Googling like, what do I wear to my showings, or to this, or to my open house, you know. So it's a lot of things, and I'll do a couple more videos on those too. You know, get y'all's drip right for real estate. You gonna want to tell everybody, you know, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Make sure you coming up with just creating content on a consistent basis, which that's something I'm practicing. So, you know, and it's been doing well for me, so I can definitely relate that to y'all, practicing what I preach, and that's been working for me. But the main thing I want to create is referrals. You know, create that customer service experience to where they're gonna tell somebody and say, hey, just use him. But I promise you, he gonna fight for you, like negotiate for you. Everything's negotiable in real estate, you know. So, you know, and then, you know, pretty much, I don't know, if I missed anything, definitely let me know. But I feel like before you want to become a real estate agent, if you know these things, like, it's going to take time, it's going to take money, and it's going to take patience. It's going to take convincing. It's going to take being presentable. It's going to take marketing. It's going to take all of these things, because it is rewarding. After all these things I've expressed, I was wondering about, I still went to school and invested my money, invested my time, and my very first sale was all worth it, plus more. My very first sale. And I've sold many homes after that. So you can just imagine, it's been worth it tenfold. So once you get into it, it's like they're not making no more earth. You see what I'm saying? So get into it. Get your hands in it, man. Even if you just accomplish and sell one house, you're gonna see the potential, and you can make, and it's so much different avenues in real estate. You can be a seller. So you can be working for sellers, so that means you're just listing and everybody else is working for you. You can work with buyers, take your buyer and go look at everybody's houses. You just want to work with VA loans, you can do that. You just want to work with first-time homeowners. You just want to work with renters. Renters, you know, you do that, you might get a $200-300 check, but those are more often, you know, and quicker. So, you know, it's just a lot of lanes you can do in real estate. And then when you become an owner side and start flipping it and just start being creative, like, you know, this man bought this lake, and then he bought these boats, and then he rents them all out, like, as a vacation getaway, and he's like pretty much always booked. Like, it's just genius, man. It's genius stuff. Real estate is amazing, and like I said, they not making no more. So what you waiting on? I will put my number at the end of the video, so y'all can call me, y'all can DM me if you want to. You know, just if you got any more questions, if it's something I missed out, please let me know. I would appreciate it. But Ronnie's Real Estate, man. Make sure y'all go watch my video. I got a real estate music video, and it's hard. I'm telling you. Go play it. Subscribe to it, like it, share it, man. Share it with your family. If you ever come to Atlanta, come call me. I can definitely help you out. If you ever come to Atlanta, call me, because I can help you out. If you think about moving, I can get you pre-qualified. I can show you some houses. I can even help you, I feel like, get a job. There's so much opportunities out here. So you just let me know. I'll go above and beyond. And that's it, man.
I'm a real estate agent out here in Atlanta, in the state of Georgia. And a lot of people had a lot of questions for me, so I got some answers. You just got pre-approved. It's time to make a move. Tell me where you want to live and how many rooms.